My name is Zay Raheem, otherwise Zay Raheem. That's my artist name.
Yeah, hey, gunshots, war wounds, all this bullshit be surrounding me.
I am She Who Won't Be Named. I am a multi-talented artist from Memphis, Tennessee, but I'm based out of Denver.
My granny told me, tokens get spent. Look them in the eye, assure a firm grip. Pimps never fall, but cowards always slip. And watch the way you speak, never take no shit.
I was born in Boulder, raised in Aco, bounced around pretty much all throughout Colorado my whole life, but mainly raised in Aco. That's my home, and that's where I really pull a lot of my identity and my culture from, but also being from the mountains. I find myself in a place of balancing both what I grew up with and balancing where I was born, the nature, and the city life.
I'm the host and creator of Inner Circle Open Mic LLC. I host an open mic called Inner Circle. We host every Tuesday at River Bar. River Bar is one of the known hip hop hubs here in Denver. I theme it every week. I also actually create an opportunity for not just artists, but patrons that just might be there at the bar or who just enjoy music to be interactive with the open mic. So we host community discussions. I'll do things like I'll have somebody come take headshots. I'll have interviews. I'll have just things. And it's not just for the artists, because entrepreneurs have things that they need to, you know what I'm saying, throw their name out there too. So it's more so for really anybody who just enjoys chilling. What I want it to be is almost like kicking it with the homies type deal, but you actually getting work done.
When I was like a little kid, I listened to a lot of jazz with my dad and a lot of 90s R&B. And then I kind of grew into an era of country. As time flew by, I grew more into the sounds of Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Eminem. And those were the first songs that really influenced my whole perspective on becoming an artist as I grew older. These things guided me through the things that I went through at home. The things that everybody would be like, dang, like, how did you get through that? How did you make it through that? When I heard those songs, it was like the things that I faced when I went home, these artists were talking about. I understood the language that they were speaking, and they helped translate every situation that I went through.
Rap gave me a voice that I never had. Growing up, I was very shy. A few things that happened that just kind of quieted me up. For me, it was like going back to River was almost like me starting my baby, you know what I'm saying? Everybody started their baby there. That's my baby, and they're starting up.
What really drove me was all of the police brutalities going on. And now it's even harder. I'm going on it even harder because these things are still going on. Like, not even just here, but in Palestine. It may not be police brutality, but I feel like it is a country brutality. If you're pushing a movement, if you're pushing a certain cause, you feel it in your heart. I don't push Black Lives Matter because I want to post a black screen on my phone and get a couple likes. I post it because I experience it 365 days out of every year. And this is not just a me thing. I've seen people in my community go through it at young ages. And the fact that it's still going on, the fact that it's still continuing, bothers me. And the fact that we still haven't figured it out bothers me deeply. But I think I was put in this world to have that voice, to have this talent, to have that will, to have that push, which Aco taught me. If you gotta assert that aggression, do it. But also know that you could use your word, and you could use the strength of your word to push that through. We have the heart, we have the capability and the ability to push these boundaries. And if you have a platform, do it. Do it.
Like what I said, but I realized as I got older that my voice did have a meaning. So rap to me is important because not only is it a culture, but it gave me my voice, and it gave me a means to create community around me. I now have people who can actually help me delegate, like when it comes to actual events, coordinating our next moves.
I dropped my first project, 19 and Broke, when I was living in Lafayette, right before I moved back to Denver. That was basically the biggest footprint that I had in the scene that we have here. And once I started moving back, I started interacting with more people. I started going to places like Beats Bodega, The River. Like, these people were people that I could go to and ask, hey, like, how is this performance? Like, how can I be a better performer? How can I interact with my fan base better? They were able to provide that. I like to call my sound gumbo, in a sense. I like to mix everything I like hearing growing up, everything I like hearing now. It's always timeless.
Yeah, I love lo-fi. That's some of everybody's favorite music, if I do. To me personally, it sounds better for me. I also do like my gangster shit, but at the same time, I just like to do what I want to do. That's kind of what I feel like I fit into, whatever fuck I want to do category.
The Denver scene when I first started was very, very underground. Like underground. So it's very tight-knit. We are here for each other. We are here to be companions to each other. We are here to help each other evolve and help each other grow.
The community discussions have also opened up jobs, they've opened up opportunities and stuff like that.
Since I moved to Denver, my career has definitely moved up, meeting new people out here, interacting, networking, being at certain events. It definitely has taken my career to a different point where I didn't expect it to really go.
You can gain some great artist development here. You can learn how to take your shit outside of here and go be great.
The way that I see myself as an artist is with the constantly trying to be better, with the constantly trying to be a better artist, constantly trying to be a better person, which leads me to be a better artist. I think in 5 years, it'll be amazing.
The sound in Denver is almost like they have a sound, they don't know it yet, but it's lo-fi. What I hear a lot is like West Coast influence, Southern influence. But it all works because it is a melting pot here. And then because you do have a lot of people that's from different areas, like the Southern influence, the East Coast influence, yeah.
The Denver rap scene is a mash, I would say. It's a mash of everything. I would say the most common that I hear is boom bap. But yeah, it's a mixture of drill, Detroit, boom bap, weed music, and then you even get your West Coast inspo, South inspo. But mainly a lot of those people really do come from those places and bring that out here. I would say since I've moved to Denver, I definitely have seen a lot of progress in my career. I went from 100-something followers, and then I moved out here, and then it started going up and up and up and up. Open mics and concerts are both equally incredible, but they got very different reasons for being so, for sure. Like, I look at The River, and I saw like a couple artists there when I was still coming out that hadn't done a concert out here, and they've slowly accumulated their hype from those open mics, and their following has been built up from those open mics because people usually just walk in there to either hear poetry or they're thinking they're just gonna hear like a community-based artist, and then they come in and they actually find a connection with this artist. Artists are finding that it's no longer cool to try to be cool, but being cool is being genuine to who you are as an artist and actually going out and pushing a certain influence that isn't idealized by everybody else.
I think it's just gonna take time for everybody to meet, everybody to not only meet, but see people for who they are. The way that it's going right now is going great, so I don't think really any changes should happen. Everybody who's doing everything is doing what they're supposed to be doing at the current moment, and like I said, it's a lot of people meeting, it's a lot of people creating, it's a lot of people learning, and it's all a cycle. I feel like where we're at right now, we're going at a good trajectory, but yeah, we just need to keep it going. Everybody just keep being honest, keep being open. The few freedom fighters keep fighting. That's what we gotta do.
I was gonna say fuck the ego, but just be you. Just be you, bro. That's the best thing that you can do for this world.
And this space right here, which I really adore for us, because I feel like it's a community that's coming together. And I think the community vibes is giving me a homey feeling, like a home type shit. And I know that home is where the heart is, but sometimes the heart is where the music is, because the music is very universal. So I feel like creating a community like she has done, and all of you contributing, is important for people to feel connected. And I feel like that's what is missing the most in this community and in the world right now, is the connection. That's why we have a lot of shit going on, because people don't know how to connect. So let it be music, let it be a culture, and let it be, you know, the